These are 23 different varieties of banana plants, all planted in one Florida backyard. I'm Donovan from Wellspring Gardens, and this is Daniel, aka What Y'all Planting on Instagram. He's done a great job of documenting his garden's progress on his page, so be sure to check him out over there. Daniel is the kind of guy that enjoys the journey because this is never really going to be done.
We add what works well, we take out what doesn't.
Bananas are thriving, whereas the apples and pears weren't, so you took them out. So let's talk about this specific garden. It's in Florida, so we're going to experience some late spring droughts, some summer torrents, high humidity, and it's in zone 9B. But Daniel, what else are we looking at?
I would say specifically for us would probably be the flooding. We get a lot of water back here. It kind of holds. If you notice, these are all cypress trees.
Flooding is generally considered undesirable, but in some cases, it could be a blessing in disguise, like these bananas. They do incredibly well in very wet conditions, as well as sugarcane. But other things have suffered, like this fig here. So what advice would you give somebody who's just starting out wanting to grow a food forest?
I guess my advice would be, if there's something you like, just get it, try it. Obviously make sure it will work in your zone for the most part. That's kind of what we did. We just went for it, and just obviously it turned into a lot more. We started small too. We only had a few plants, and that would be probably my biggest thing.
I think that's really good advice. I think a lot of people get worried about, oh, is this in my USDA zone?
Yeah.
And, you tried apples out. They didn't work.
Right.
But you also tried blueberries out, and they are working.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And, blueberries aren't considered, a Florida-friendly plant, but you're making it work. So
yes.
Don't be afraid to try things.
Don't be afraid.
Why don't you walk me through your banana collection?
Well, this one here is actually a Thai black. What's cool about this one is it actually came out with variegation. We were pretty surprised about that. And got it from a really cool place called Wellspring Garden too.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
This is actually a dwarf Cavendish up here in our front yard garden. This was a really cool area because we just had mulch sitting here, and we brought one from the back, and this turned into this. This is the double Mahoy. This is ice cream banana. This one here is the dwarf Namwa. This is the sweetheart banana. We actually had a whole tree here with a rack and everything, but because of the water, it fell over. I had to chop it down. Now we have a pup that's gonna come up and hopefully give us some more bananas. This one here is a Manzano apple banana. This one here is the Orinoco. We just harvested a rack out of this one. This one here is the red trunk Papaloo. This one here is the praying hands banana. As you can see, kind of looks like praying hands. This one here is a Kokopo. This one here is a red Dhaka banana. This one here is actually a true blue Java pup from a natural farm. It's one of our favorite farms as well to get trees like this. So super excited about this one. So this one is the Thousand Fingers banana. This one here is a Lacatan banana. All right, so these here are the Huamua. This is a truly tiny banana. This one here is a Florida variegated. This one here is a Peak Nano variegated banana. This one is a Puerto Rican plantain. We just got this one not too long ago. Still got to put it in the ground. This one here is a Venti Cohol. Did I say that right? This one is the pink banana. And my last banana is the Sumatrana.
All right, this is an indication that Daniel knows what he's doing. This is not dead. This is a perfectly viable banana tree right here. Banana plant, I should say. You can already see it starting to grow back. What I recommend for a lot of people that live in cold places is you can cut it back. Stick it in your garage and keep it alive. Bring it back in the spring, and it'll spring back very quickly. It's really cool to walk around here because we see the mature version of so many things that we sell. Like we got your toilet paper plant, you got the Katuk salad tree. We have a whole salad tree garden over here. We got the Chief Kubo, Auntie Lily, Kiko's Crump.
Yep.
Got a lot of variety over here. Do you eat those? Do you add those to your salad ever?
Yeah, actually we'll walk by through the garden and just grab a leaf and eat it. I love the taste of them. They have like a crazy, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like an explosion, like a flavor explosion in your mouth. It's way better than lettuce, regular lettuce. Yeah.
And far more nutritious, definitely.
Yes.
Way more nutrition in it. So I'm looking around here, I see a lot of pineapples. That is a really great place to start. If you're just starting out with a food forest, these things can do well in a lot of water or very little water, and they thrive.
This here is a green sugar apple. I haven't had any fruit from this tree specifically, but I would describe it as like a vanilla, tropical vanilla custard flavor. Very good. So I'm excited about this one.
It's crunchy, and it tastes a lot like peanut butter.
Yeah, this is actually the peanut butter plant. This is actually a Buddha hand.
And this is a citrus tree, so if you're outside of Florida, you're not getting yourself one of these.
I would describe them as like an apple flavor. You can kind of chew them as they're green, or they'll turn kind of a yellow color. We haven't had them as they're yellow. I just kind of pick them and clean them off and munch on them like a little apple.
Pretty easy to grow here.
Very easy to grow here. We planted this probably about a year ago, and it's just taken off. So small for now, but I think it's going to get pretty big. This is a June plum. This here is a firecracker plant. Great pollinator, brings hummingbirds, butterflies, all kinds of things you want in your garden.
Yeah, anytime you get those nice long tubes, the hummingbirds have the home court advantage. They're going to beat out the other pollinators. What do you got here?
This is actually a pineapple guava.
You ever got any fruit off it?
No fruit. It's flowered a couple times. Really beautiful flowers, red, bright red flowers. We were pretty excited, but it never did set fruit, so we're still waiting on this one. All right, this is a hybrid grafted red jubotacaba. It's a really cool plant. It'll actually fruit a lot sooner when you get them grafted like this. They will grow the fruit right on the trunk, as you can see. Some red ones, some green ones, but very cool plant.
And what is this?
This is a sweet almond bush. Brings tons of pollinators, has a crazy smell.
Oh my gosh, yeah, there are bees buzzing all around here.
Yeah, it's hard to describe unless you're in person. So this is not really the season for these, but these are a Florida kind of a high bush blueberry. We have a couple different varieties here on our little walkway. Whenever it is season, we'll probably get, I don't know, 100 blueberries per plant.
Impressed your papayas are working out here, because we have a lot of flooding where our mature papayas aren't totally wiped them out, completely died off.
Yeah, this is actually our red lady papaya. We had it in the back in the water area, and it almost died on us. So we took it out of the ground, brought it and put it in a pot for a little while and moved it up here, and it completely exploded once we moved it up here. It's amazing.
This African potato mint here is looking really good. It's just kind of swept across, made this nice little area here, thriving without much effort. So what do we have right here?
These are some canna lilies. We got these because I thought they were pretty good for chop and drop, because they hold a lot of water. We put them around the plants and they just keep coming back. They're pretty. We have probably 3 different colors of them. So we have red and pink and yellow.
Now, if there's anything I want you to take away from Daniel's garden tour, it's that food forests aren't just for vegans and vegetarians. And if you've ever aspired to start your own food forest, my advice is to just start it. Start small. You're probably going to have to move things around in your garden. It's not going to be the final resting place. So just get started and you'll figure out the rest along the way.